coming up in this read. They're coming towards you and they're going to speak to you about their dreams. They're going to speak to you about exactly why they were holding back. This is a confession of love here, Libra. Libra, let's do your love reading for January 2023. If love isn't your thing, then you can always go check out your lifestyle reading that I released at the start of the month. Please do read my description box below and my pinned comment below for any information that you might need about me, the decks that I'm using, my upload schedule, and the private reading information as well. So to reveal the description box, if you're on mobile, then you just click below where it says more, because YouTube have made a few changes, okay? And please do remember that this is general, so you only take what resonates for you, especially if you're cross-watching, so you can flip it, reverse it, take it, or leave it. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Ooh, okay, Libra. It was a huge jump. I wasn't expecting that. 1111, twin flame soulmates, right? Before I get into this energy for you, Libra, I do need to mention that we've got Venus in Aquarius at the moment, which means that experimental relationships are going to be very, very intriguing for everybody. And many people are going to be looking outside of their usual type for romance and friendships, okay? Venus in Aquarius is also beckoning for you to love the unconventional, and this is going to be the perfect time for a more friendly approach in spousal relationships to increase intimacy levels. Now, for you specifically, Libra and Libra rising people, what's this going to mean for you? Your loved ones are coming out of their inertia and isolation, right? The energy that emanates from Venus in Aquarius is encouraging for you to break from the routine, and you're very likely to meet new people from different backgrounds and in unexpected circumstances, okay? Don't listen to anybody who is trying to steal your joy and your optimism, Libra. Also, your social life... Oh dear, the cat just jumped up. Also, your social life is likely to be very busy in January, Libra, okay? Now, your cards, you've got 1111, twin flame soulmates, honor your loved one, and you'll notice your relationship becoming stronger, and labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. Now, this is indicating to me, Libra, that someone else's behavior perhaps has been very confusing for you, and you've been trying to figure out, well, do they even care about me? Do they even love me? Because they haven't been acting in a way of late that has, shown me that they actually care. What's underneath that one? Union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. For some of yous, not all of yous, but for some of yous, yous could be about to meet a twin flame counterpart, and that can really challenge your previous beliefs, especially with that labyrinth energy as well. Twin flames just do that, okay? They really make us challenge everything that we thought that we knew were facts, and put us face to face with this realization that actually, no, we don't all have the answers at all, and that there is so much more out there that we just don't know about, right? It's very, very intense, very healing connection as well, if approached the correct way. For others of you who are already dealing with a twin flame situation, then it's indicating that it's likely, but not guaranteed. Remember, there are no guarantees with tarot. It's just a temperature check of the energies. It's likely that you will be coming into a physical union with your twin flame counterpart. And if you've been having problems with a twin flame, like say, for example, if they've been running from you, running from themselves, running from the connection, then it's indicating that they see now, that they see how important you are to them, and that they're going to start honoring the connection and honoring you. And it started with them through them honouring themselves first and foremost. See how that works, especially in twin flame situations. Right, with this, Libra, I'm just going to get straight in and start pulling your tarot. And we are going to pull the energy of your person, right? And we're going to take a look into how they're thinking, how they're feeling, what it is that they're hiding, and potential actions towards you as well. Use your discernment as always, okay, because these reads, they absolutely, categorically will not resonate for every single person out there. Okay, that is literally impossible. Let me have a look at Libra's person of interest, please. What are they thinking, feeling, hiding, and what actions will they take toward our high vibe Libra collective? What are they thinking? Oh, okay. They're thinking quite a lot, Libra. For one, all of your cards wanted to just jump out with reckless abandon. And for two, your first card out is a Five of Wands. They're thinking quite a lot. Their thoughts are very scattered and conflicted for sure. It's coming out with the Ten of Wands. They're thinking to the point of distraction. Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, way more cards than I was wanting to take. But, you know, I always say, look, your messages are going to come out. Like, it really is that simple. Whether it's through one card or 20 cards, we just have to go with it, okay? As I say, like, there is a lot going on in your person's headspace at the moment. So much that they're not able to just think of the one thing, focus on that one thing, deal with that one thing, and then move on to the next thing, okay? Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, they're trying to do too much at once. Libra, this could be you. I might have just pulled your energy here. You could be trying to do too many things at once and feeling quite sort of scattered because of that. You know, Libra, you are high achievers. At least the Libras that I've had personal experience with, they have all been really, really high achievers, very deep thinkers, very careful as well, like really, really careful, really thinking every single tiny little detail through before they do anything. And worriers as well. Massive worriers, always worrying about the worst case scenario. Do you know what I mean? Well, of course you know what I mean. I'm talking to you, Libra. But yeah, if this isn't your energy, Libra, then you certainly met your match with this particular person, because the way that they think, really, really similar to the way that you think, to be fair. With Five of Wands and Ten of Wands, yeah, that's like way too often trying to take on more than is necessary. Can you tell us about the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands in Libra's person's headspace, please? Thank you. Massive jump. The Two of Wands, yeah, pick one. Like literally at a crossroads, pick one thing, right? So whoever's resonating with this energy, Spirit's saying, look, pick one thing, focus on that, fire it down, and then you can move on to the next thing, because at the moment you're going to become too heavily mentally, because remember it's headspace, mentally encumbered, and nothing's going to get done, like realistically, okay? That's a lot. Like, I'm surprised the Seven of Cups hasn't come out, because again, if you come from the place of the Seven of Cups, you're just going to be too scattered, and nothing's going to get sorted, nothing's going to be achieved other than being bogged down with more thoughts of, oh yeah, but what if. Now, we've got something else here as well with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And it's that Seven of Swords that's really muddying the waters for me here, because the Seven of Swords can be deceit, it can be lies, it can be lying through omission. And it's right next to the Knight of Swords, which is communication. What's this? Hello. The Eight of Coins. Okay, self-improvement, working hard, paying attention to the details. Is somebody overthinking something here, Libra? Is somebody over-analysing something that another person said? Or over-analysing the fact that somebody didn't say something? Because of the Knight of Swords, it's pointing in the direction of the Seven of Swords. I'll just show you. It's the directions of the energies. Like this one is moving in towards the Seven of Swords, okay, rather than it being that way, right? If it was that way, that's somebody telling a lie, right? Because that's the lie that's spoken, and then that would be the lie that travels. But it was that way. It was that way. So someone is analysing, either you or your person, analysing something that wasn't said, and maybe feeling a bit hurt also, because you got the King of Cups with the Hanged Man, feeling a bit hurt the fact that somebody didn't say something, and the Eight of Coins to clarify that energy, paying attention to the details. So again, like, all of this is someone, either you or them, analysing the way that another person feels, more so through the verbal word, with this air, heavy air energy here. Okay, King of Cups and the Hanged Man, something's in limbo. Someone's thought process is in limbo. King of Cups and the Hanged Man, why is this here, please? Why is this here, please, for Libra? Thank you. Strength. Strength, courage, compromise, diplomacy. Somebody being honest also. I don't know why I'm getting stubbornness. It's weird because I usually get stubbornness with like the Hierophant. I don't normally get it with strength. But in this particular read, I am getting stubbornness. Somebody's being stubborn. So it's to clarify the King of Cups with the Hanged Man. A Hanged Man can be taking a look at a situation from a new perspective and getting a clearer understanding, but it can also be stagnation as well, depending on the context, right? So we've got somebody withholding their emotions, King of Cups, because they don't fully know how the other person feels towards them. So it's like right now, this person is currently keeping their mouth shut pertaining to their feelings, and in the meanwhile allowing their own imagination to run crazy, when all this could take is a conversation to clear up something that somebody didn't say. If this is a twin flame situation, this could well be your twin flame counterpart making a lot of assumptions about you, Libra, and basically drawing the wrong conclusion and becoming upset at you or upset at themselves because they've come to the wrong conclusion about something. For certain, with that Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, for certain that there's been a wrong conclusion. It's in their heart space. Whoa, thank you. The Six of Coins and the Nine of Cups. It's interesting, isn't it, the way that these cards are wanting to be revealed. Yeah, Six of Coins, the Nine of Cups, and now the Emperor. Yeah. You make this person happy, Libra. They feel very content, very satisfied and very fulfilled when they're around you. And certainly in their heart space, they're like, yeah, it's an interesting turn of phrase that they're using. I could really fall in love with this person, right? Which means that they have been fighting against their own feelings for sure, because they can feel that they're falling in love with you, but equally they don't want to lose control, Emperor energy either. They don't want to jump too far ahead. They don't want to get too excited about the situation, because it's almost as if in their heart they're going, This is too good to be true, you know. It's like, I'm getting the word perfection. It's like someone's going, oh, why is Libra so perfect? But Libra can't be perfect because perfection doesn't really exist, and it's just our perspective. It's almost like they're trying to justify something to themselves, almost. Can you tell me about the Emperor energy, please? But the thing is as well, Libra, it looks like you're perfect for them. I think that's what they mean. Can you tell us about... Okay. Right, so what landed on the floor, Libra? The Ten of Cups and the Page of Coins. And what landed on the table was the Four of Swords in reverse. This person's heart is literally running away with them, okay? The Four of Swords in the upright position can be a card of inaction, right? It can be a card of rest, recovery, taking a break, not really doing much. It can indicate somebody basically sitting on their hands doing nothing. When it's in reverse, it means that somebody's ready to take action, and they're feeling inspired and empowered. Ten of Cups and the Page of Coins. So they've gone from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So they've looked at you and they've gone like this. And this is quite a confident person, actually, right? This is someone who has their shit together, right? They have dealt with the things in life that they needed to deal with. They feel like they're in a place where they can actually have quite a lot to offer, okay, with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor. That they feel that they're in a good place in life to really fully invest in a relationship, because remember, this is in their heart space. And then we're seeing that they're coming towards you from this from this place of being in the Nine of Cups, and they're offering a Ten of Cups and a Page of Coins. So this person might want to move quite quickly. If this is like a dating situation, Libra, this person is going to want to level up to the next level of the connection quite quickly. It might seem a bit too quick for you, though, which could present itself to you as being a bit of a red flag. But the thing is, it's because they're determined not to have you slip through their fingers, basically. They don't want to miss out on this opportunity. They don't want to be inactive to the point where you think that they're not interested at all. But again, like, see with that Four of Swords coming out in reverse, that they could end up moving too quickly. They could even be talking like marriage and babies or something way too soon into the relationship with that Ten of Cups, Page of Coins, which again, for you, it could well present to you as being a bit of a red flag. It could present to you as them being a bit domineering, almost. Do you know what I mean? It's just literally is them being overly excited at having these things with you. Like really, really excited. What are they hiding, please? Is Libra's person of interest hiding, please? Thank you. Nine of Coins. With the Tower. Oh! And the Ace of Cups. Libra. This person has been presenting to you in such a way where they're like, do you know what? Relationships, I can take them or I can leave them. It doesn't bother me either way. You're like, do you know, they've been playing it really sort nonchalant, right? And they've been making out like, yeah, they're not really bothered by this, that, and the next. Like, it's all bullshit, Libra. This person is literally, well, look at it this way, okay? Nine of Coins, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups, okay? Right, so they're hiding the fact that they've already fallen in love with you, right? And for them, in their opinion, it has happened quite quickly, hence the Tower. And it is just so funny because it's like, well, one minute they're kind of treating me with a bit of the cold shoulder, and I don't know where it is I stand with them. And they're saying this, that, and the next, and that they don't need anybody, and how they love their independence, and like they're just really nonchalant when it comes down to me, which is why at the beginning you could have been questioning, like, well, where is it do I stand with this person because of something that they're not saying, right? It all makes sense now, Libra. This person's basically trying to put on a front that they haven't fallen in love with you. I don't know how to put this into words, Libra, but it's quite, I would say it's quite endearing, but for you living it, it would be really frustrating, right? Because you would just want to know one way or the other, like, what's going on with this person, because they act like they just keep giving me the cold shoulder, and I don't know what's going on. It's because they're trying to assert themselves, Libra. They're trying to put on this front like, I'm the emperor in the Nine of Coins energy. I've got my shit together with the Eight of Coins. Love's not the be-all and end-all of everything. And then underneath the surface, they're like, fuck, I have actually fallen head over heels in love with Libra. But I don't really want Libra to know, because then I'd feel, I don't know, powerless or something. I don't know. Something like that. That they would feel like they've lost control, basically. This person is doing everything that they can not to come across as being as interested as what they actually are. They're trying to play it cool. They're trying to be all coy and cool and calm and collected. But as you can see underneath the surface of that person, Libra, they're going fucking crazy. Like, you've got them. Whoever this person is, Libra, you've got them. What actions will they take towards Libra, please? Are you kidding me? The Lovers. Like, really? Okay, then. That's a union. Oh, and speaking of, didn't we see that already at the bottom of the deck? Seven of Cups. The Lovers and the Seven of Cups. Daydreaming about the future and the possibilities of what you two can achieve together. And the Chariot. Moving forward, onwards and upwards. And under the deck, look at that, the Ace of Coins, a brand new beginning. Yep. A gift from the universe. And the Magician underneath that one. Yeah, the brand new beginning that both of you have wished for and created with the Magician. If this person lives at a physical distance from you, Libra, then it's probable, with the presence of the Chariot in their actions towards you, that this person is actually going to travel and come to see you. Okay. Why the Seven of Cups, please? What's the context of that Seven of Cups? With their dreams, they're coming towards you and they're going to speak to you about their dreams. The Four of Coins. They're going to speak to you about exactly why they were holding back. This is a confession of love here, Libra. I'm sorry I came across as a bit of an a-hole, but this is the reason why. Yes, 2 of Cups. You seeing that? Exactly. And the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which means, Libra, you've got very good news that's coming in towards you when it pertains to love, romance, children, anything that triggers an emotional response. You've got really good news here that's coming in towards you. It's going to make you very, very happy. And for those of you who are really needing an apology off of this person because you thought that they just weren't interested due to their lack of action, lack of conversation, they will be apologizing to you for that. You've got an offering here with the Ace of Coins as well that's coming from that person. They initially are going to start off small with that Page of Coins, but this person is, again, like that they're trying so hard not to jump too far ahead of themselves, because in this person's ideal world, you guys would be moving in with each other like tomorrow, you know. Oh, how strange. Okay, again, it's like your cards are wanting to come out of the deck before I've even shuffled, which is absolutely fine. You've got, I don't react when people mention you, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So literally, they were coming across as being very cold, and you didn't really appreciate that at all. But the reason that they were coming across as being cold was, I feel strongly, Libra, you're dealing with a person who is very, very private and very shy underneath, and they would rather not have people talk about them or their business. And the fact that they've fallen so fucking hard for you so quickly, it is leaving them in this place of feeling really, really vulnerable. It's under there, I wish things could be different. Yeah, it's like that they wish that they could be different, and they certainly are trying to be different. It seems to be that basically with them trying to play it so nonchalant that they've actually made more problems for themselves. But this is the thing though, isn't it, Libra? Like, feelings are a really difficult thing to talk about. They really, really are. Especially, I mean, I'm pretty sure that you've been in that situation yourself before in the past where you've had this huge crush on somebody and you've been debating in your own head, like, am I going to tell this person or do I say nothing? Because if they turn me down, then yeah, I'm going to be really, really embarrassed. So I'm pretty sure that you can see it from that perspective as well. You know, especially because I feel that this is somebody who is a professional, like a mature professional. To have what they would describe as like a schoolboy crush or a schoolgirl crush, for them is really disarming. Do you know what I mean? You have a healing message, please, for Libra and their person. Thank you. Nurture. Yeah, Virgo just had this one out, and I said then that it reminded me very much of the Empress energy. So what I'm going to do, and take this full healing message for you. And again, like whatever your own intuition can pull from this energy, you've to run with that as well, okay? Because remember, your intuition, it tops everything, okay? Right, so it says, as we affirm who we are, we become who we are. Nurture is whatever we take in that strengthens us and helps us to grow. How well we nurture ourselves reflects on how good we feel about ourselves. We all need to feel cared for, but our primary source of care has to be ourselves. This is a core lesson and one that must be faced in order for us to relate healthily to others and ourselves from a base of strength. If we're unable to really nurture ourselves, then there's a danger that we could become dependent on our partners and expecting for them to feed us and quite possibly drain them in the process. Or we will choose partners who are incapable of loving, confirming our belief that it's not possible for us to be loved. The situation that you're in is calling for you to differentiate between what nurtures you and what doesn't. The familiar and the emotional desirable are not necessarily of benefit to you, even though they may be holding the strongest attraction. You're being asked to first recognize and then act on your need for proper nurturing. The only way to do this is by caring for yourself as if you were the most precious person on earth. Get in touch with your deepest needs and seek as best you can to supply them for yourself. Once you can do that, it will become more apparent how to really sustain others without hidden agenda. If you can only receive the support that these words offer, it will be nurturing in itself. Should you feel a resistance, notice that you find it hard to believe that you should care for yourself and perhaps acknowledge, well, if I don't think that I'm worth nurturing, then why should anybody else? And paradoxically, you will only begin to attract a caring response from your partner when you demonstrate a genuine capacity to care for yourself. So with this one, Libra, it could well be in the past that in relationships you might have inadvertently set up home, so to speak, with people who didn't know how to care and nurture for themselves, and they could have been taking all of that from you, which was leaving you feeling drained and empty and manipulated and used, I suppose, as well, in a lot of ways. So with this one, it's all about digging deep, okay? And because, to be honest with you, Libra, this energy is coming in towards you, and it's coming in fast. So do you genuinely feel ready for what looks like a new relationship? Or do you feel that there is still some introspection and work that you're needing to do? Like, are you feeling in the best place right now to be able to have a relationship? Okay, or are you still, are you still dealing with grief of a past relationship, for example, right? Because again, like with that message about how our outer world can oftentimes reflect how we feel about ourselves. Well, that's the magician energy as well, right? Because the magician energy is about as above, so below, as within, so without, right? It's one of the laws of alchemy, basically. It's the law of correspondence. So this person that you're dealing with, they have been dealing with that like internal battle, almost that internal struggle of them ensuring that they're coming at you from a good place, that they're coming at you from the Nine of Cups vantage point, which we all need to be in, and then we get together with another person who is also in the Nine of Cups energy, which is contentment, happiness, fulfillment, self-fulfillment. So two people who are in this Nine of Cups energy, they enter a relationship with each other because they're in a good place to do so. That creates the Ace of Cups, the new relationship. And the 9 to the Ace equates to the 10. Completion, happiness, fulfillment. A fair and equal, balanced relationship. A mature and healthy relationship also. With mature and healthy individuals who found each other at the best place in their lives rather than at the worst place in their lives. I'm pretty sure that most of us can recognize that particular pattern. Yeah. This particular love energy is very, very different from the usual story of how two people who are not in a great place get together and think that they can make each other happy, and then it ends up falling apart because, of course, happiness doesn't come from other people. Okay, it's that is the healing message. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Libra. Really, really lovely read. It's up to you what you do with this read, okay? You do have free will. Tarot, it's not a scapegoat, it is not a crutch, it's a guide, and you're the one that's in charge of your own destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely week. Okay, bye.